What if I told you one of the biggest global music movements right now isn't coming from the US, not from K-pop, but from the Philippines? And even crazier, what if I told you that I'm sitting here in Nigeria, analyzing a Filipino group, and realizing something huge? Africa might be the next frontier for P-pop. Yeah, you heard that right. And today, I'm gonna break down why SB19 is already planting seeds here, why African fans are paying attention, and why this could be the beginning of a massive global shift. But before we dive in, if you love discovering global music trends before they explode, go ahead and like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Let me start with something personal. I'm based in Nigeria, a country known for Afrobeats, global stars, and one of the most influential music cultures in the world right now. We've seen artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido take African sound global. So when I say I'm analyzing SB19 from here, it's not random, it's strategic. Because when something starts catching attention in Africa, especially West Africa, it usually means it has serious global potential. And SB19? They're not just another group, they're building something bigger. Section 1. Why SB19 caught my attention. So how did this even start? First, it was just curiosity. SB19 kept popping up, online charts, international mentions, fan discussions across continents. Then I started watching their performances, then their interviews, then their global milestones. And that's when it hit me. This group isn't just chasing trends. They're building a movement. From their vocal control to choreography to storytelling, they feel intentional. But what really stood out? Their global mindset. They don't act like artists trying to break out. They move like artists who already belong on the global stage. If you've been following SB19 for a while, comment below. When did you realize they were different? And don't forget to like and share this video so more people can join this conversation. Section 2. Why Africa matters in global music. Now let's talk about something most people overlook. Africa is not just emerging anymore. Africa is shaping global sound. Afrobeats is dominating charts. African artists are headlining international festivals. Streaming numbers across the continent are exploding. And here's the key point. African audiences are some of the most emotion-driven, rhythm-driven, and authenticity-driven listeners in the world. We don't just listen to music, we feel it. So for any global act to break into Africa, they need real artistry, strong identity, cultural respect, and emotional connection. And this is where SB19 becomes very interesting, because they actually check those boxes. Section 3. The SB19 sound and African compatibility. Let's talk music. One thing I noticed immediately is that SB19 doesn't stick to one sound. They blend genres, they experiment, they push boundaries. And guess what? That's exactly what African music does too. Afrobeats itself is a fusion of Afro rhythms, hip-hop, dancehall, highlife, pop. So when African listeners hear SB19, it doesn't feel foreign. It feels familiar, but different enough to be exciting. And that balance, that's what creates viral cross-cultural appeal. Now imagine this, SB19 collaborating with African producers, or even Afrobeat artists. That wouldn't just be music. That would be a cultural explosion. If you want to see SB19 collaborate with African artists, smash that like button right now. Let's see how many people are ready for that. Section 4. The power of fandom. Let's talk about something even more powerful than music. Fandom. SB19's fanbase, ATIN, is one of the most dedicated communities I've seen globally. And here's why that matters in Africa. African music culture thrives on community energy. We amplify what we love. We push artists. We create viral moments. And once African fans adopt an artist, it spreads fast. Word of mouth here is powerful. Social media here is explosive. So if SB19 continues gaining traction even in small pockets across Africa, that can turn into something massive. Section 5. Why I'm analyzing SB19 from Nigeria. Now let me answer the main question. Why am I analyzing SB19 from Nigeria? Because I see patterns. And Nigeria is often where global music trends either get validated or get amplified. If a sound resonates here, it usually has global legs. And what I'm seeing with SB19 is early stage recognition. Not mainstream yet, but growing curiosity, growing conversations, growing exposure. And that's exactly how movements begin. It starts with a few listeners, then a few fans, then a few viral moments. And suddenly, everyone is asking, where did this come from? If you're watching from Africa, comment your country below. Let's see how far SB19's reach already is. And don't forget to subscribe, because this is just the beginning of this analysis series. Section 6. Cultural respect and global expansion. One thing that can make or break global expansion is this cultural respect. And SB19 does something very important. They don't lose their identity. They represent Filipino culture proudly. And that's something African audiences respect deeply, because we value artists who stay authentic, represent their roots, and still connect globally. This is exactly how African artists broke into the global market. They didn't copy Western sound. They brought Africa to the world. And SB19 is doing the same for Ppop. Section 7. Why Africa is next for Ppop. Let's connect everything. Why is Africa next for Ppop? Because the conditions are aligning. Young, music-hungry population, high social media engagement, openness to global sounds, strong fan culture, and most importantly, Africa is no longer waiting to be introduced to global music. We're actively searching for it, discovering it, and pushing it forward. SB19 entering this space at the right time could be huge, not just for them, but for Ppop as a whole. Section 8. What needs to happen next? For this to truly happen, a few things need to align. More visibility in African media, strategic collaborations, touring or fan engagement in Africa, digital marketing targeted at African audiences. Because once that connection is made, it won't just grow, it will explode. So here's the truth. This isn't just about SB19. This is about a shift. A moment where global music is no longer controlled by one region, where artists from different parts of the world connect directly with audiences everywhere. And right now, SB19 is positioned at the center of that shift. From the Philippines, to the US, to Latin America, and now, Africa is watching. If you made it this far, you already know this is bigger than just music. So here's what I need you to do. Like this video if you believe SB19 can break into Africa. Share this with someone who needs to see this perspective. And subscribe for more deep global analysis like this. Because trust me, we're just getting started. And remember this moment, because one day people will look back and say, this is when Africa started paying attention to Ppop. See you in the next one.